This is Rivendell. It comes with 6,167 pieces, 21 minifigures, and it might just be the best LEGO set of 2023, or even possibly the best set of all time. And in this video, I'm going to explain why. Today, I'll be taking a look at Rivendell and going over all the details, the references, the features, the good, the bad, and the ugly. LEGO started making sets based off Middle-earth in 2012 to coincide with the release of the first Hobbit movie. Then the next year in 2013 there was more Lord of the Rings and more The Hobbit sets. After that in 2014 they ditched the Lord of the Rings sets and only made Hobbit sets for that year. Then in 2015 there were a few Dimensions packs, and then after that, nothing. It was dead, done, dusted. LEGO Lord of the Rings was completely gone. Until late 2022 when we started getting rumours of a 6,000 piece Rivendell set. At first, I brushed these rumours off as being fake, or if they were real, it'd probably be micro scale, like the big Hogwarts set. Then, when they finally revealed the set in February, I was like,
hey, that's pretty good.
Now, 6 months later, here we are. This set has a total of 6,167 pieces, though I am unable to confirm that as I didn't count them, so feel free to pause the video and count the pieces yourself. This set splits into 3 different pieces, and the first one is this really cool looking tower. This tower uses a heap of cool building techniques I've never seen before, like these angled statues at the base of it. There's a bed where Frodo can have a nap, and there's a desk where Bilbo can sit and write fanfics all day. There's a chest which holds the sword and armour that Bilbo gives Frodo. And then on the bottom floor there's a bookshelf for any nerds who like to read, and then also a bed for anyone who gets bored from reading. And at the base of the tower there's a spot where a hobbit can hide and listen into important conversations. That's about all for the tower, so let's look at the next part of the set. Okay, so this is the centre section. It's got this cool roof pattern that was really tiring to build. There's this nice looking tree at the side, and there's these cool columns that use cupcake pieces in them. And here we have a statue holding Narsil, the sword that was used to cut off Sauron's finger, or hand in this case. There's a map with the 2 towers on it, and there's lots of candles scattered throughout the interior. There's a table here with some lembas on it, which is bread that the elves make. And there's a tree out the front here that looks a little sus. It looks too square. It looks like something pretending to be a tree, but it's got pretty coloured leaves, and I see what they were going for. Now we're at the central part of the set, the Council of Elrond. This section can actually be removed, revealing the Eye of Sauron under it, which could be a hint at the rumoured Barad-dûr set coming next year. The chairs here are made of hot dog and icy pole pieces, and there's 8 of them so Elrond and the boys can sit around and discuss jewellery. And here you can recreate plenty of iconic scenes from the movie. That's about it for the centrepiece. Now let's look at the last part of the build. So over here we have an amazing looking waterfall. The water just looks so realistic and nice, it's incredible. There's a bridge here the figures can cross, and some steps leading up to a rotunda which uses some of the weirdest building techniques I've ever seen on an official set. This literally looks like a mock that you'd see on Instagram or something. There's a tree here with some fungi on it, there's a fireplace and an anvil, and then built into the side of the mountain there's an armory where you can upgrade all your weapons. And the terrain around here is some of the best I've ever seen from LEGO. And that's about all for the main build, so now let's take a look at the minifigs. I wanted to start with the original Hobbit, Bilbo Baggins. He's got the Doc Brown haircut and a walking stick. And you can turn his head around to reveal a sleep paralysis demon.
Oh, hell no.
Next we have Frodo, and he's probably my favourite figure in the entire set. He comes with dual moulded legs, an improvement from the original. And he comes with the One Ring to rule them all. But there's actually 3 of the One Ring in this set, which I guess makes Frodo's entire trip to Mordor pretty pointless if Sauron's got an extra couple just lying around. And he's got this extra face representing when he got stabbed by the Nazgul at Weathertop, or maybe he just got a glimpse of Bilbo's face. Next we have Samwise Gamgee, who reuses Percy Weasley from Harry Potter's face. Then we've got Pippin holding some lembas bread, and Merry holding a decapitated carrot. Then we've got Gandalf the Grey, and he looks really good, especially with this printed dress piece. Here's Aragorn, he looks really nice, and he comes with his sword Anduril, which was reforged from the shards of Narsil we saw earlier. Then there's Boromir with his sword and shield from Gondor, and his face print looks really good. Then there's Legolas, and he has a new elf hairpiece that's reused 5 times in this set, and I was surprised to see dual moulding on his legs, that looks really good. And for the last member of the Fellowship we have Gimli, who has a really cool new axe piece, and also a new beard. There's also Gloin, Gimli's father, and I don't really have much to say about him other than he feels like a bit of an odd inclusion here. Here's Elrond, the head of the council, and he's got a really nice printed torso and dress piece. Then for the last named character we have Arwen, who reuses a headpiece from Fantastic Beasts, and I don't really get it. It doesn't really suit her. Like, why does Gloin get a new headpiece but this important character doesn't? Probably one of the weakest figures in the set in my opinion. There's also 2 generic elves included who reuse Draco Malfoy and Hermione Granger's headpieces respectively. And if you include these 6 statues, this makes a total of 21 minifigures in this set. I also wanted to point out that 7 of the faces in this set are reused from the Harry Potter line. I don't know why, I just thought that I should bring that up. And now I want to thank the designers of this set for making something truly amazing. I can tell just so much effort went into bringing this amazing set to life. This is one of the most pleasant times I've ever had building a LEGO set, and there were so many cool techniques I'd never seen before. And also, the instructions on this set were so clean and nice looking, and there's all these little neat facts scattered throughout. Like this one, where they tell you that they use an even amount of right and left angled pieces. That's really cool. And yeah, so shout out to the designers for making this masterpiece of a set. And now, it's time to talk about the flaws in this set. There's none, apart from Arwen's face being a little bit off. And a mistake in my copy of the set where I was supposed to get 7 teal 1x2s and 3 sand blue 1x2s, but I instead received 8 teal 1x2s and 2 sand blue 1x2s. Though apart from those minor things, there is literally no flaws in this set. It's amazing. This set is undoubtedly the best set of 2023, and to me personally, it is my second favourite LEGO set of all time now, just behind the Quickie Mart by a fraction. Though there's one question that gets asked a lot, and that question is this set worth the price? And my answer is, that's up to you. To me, yes, this is worth every cent, but to some people, maybe the price is a bit too high. So in summary, this set is amazing, and it makes me really hopeful for not just the future of LEGO Lord of the Rings, just the future of LEGO in general. And if you enjoyed today's video and would like to see more content like it, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you.